can get away with it.
We're here at Spa, just starting the qualifying session for the 80-minute race with CAI, Community Automobilista Internazionale.
I think it's fine.
Got a wet slot and a high time multiplier for a day-night cycle, so
I'll just do whatever you do after quali.
So strategy is going to be interesting. Tyres are free with about 40 litres of fuel. So probably going to start with a full tank. Sorry, start with just less than a full tank. When we pit, I'm going to start with a full tank. In the first stop, the track will probably still be dry, but it's going to get wet not long after it. So we're going to take not quite a full tank, so that when we do pit for wet tyres again, 3 or 4 laps later, we will be able to we'll be able to get a bit more fuel in, because the fuel essentially will be kind of free because we're waiting for tyres to go on, if that makes sense. Otherwise we'll be waiting for tyres to go on and not have enough space in the tank to put 40 litres of fuel in, if that makes sense. So that's the cunning strategy. Well, attempt at a cunning strategy anyway. Not sure what the fuel multiplier is set to, but it's at least 2x, and we're using about 7.5 litres a lap. Anyway, 20-minute qualifying, only 15 minutes left because we were faffing about at the start of the pit stop, but we're not going to qualify that well. Go for our first attempt. Not a great turn one, but we made it. How do we cope through Eau Rouge? Little lift this time. Line's good. As the tyres come up and stuff, we might be able to take it almost flat out. Best sequence. Try and get a lap time on the board. Once it's a reasonable one, we can then focus on pushing as hard as we can, because we've got our time on the board. That's what we're attempting to do.
Hey JK.
Evening, everybody.
In case you didn't know, mate, practice is quali. We've got 12 minutes left.
That's right.
Okay,
Back.
Sorry, I had to mute the mic. We had a bit of a coughing fit. Still getting a bit of a tickle going on, so trying to not do that down the mic towards you.
Hey, Mev.
I thought that might invalidate, but it hasn't.
Boy, light, I didn't hear you, dude. Oh, I can hear you, but you're very quiet.
You go higher or lower pressures for wet tires?
I normally go lower.
Any better?
Yes, mate, loud and clear.
Perfect. Hey, what's the password?
Check on JustRace, mate, because some of us are streaming.
Sorry?
Click the join button on the yellow join button on the JustRace event, and it'll give you the passwords. right. Fuck it. It's Rev, R-E-V, lowercase. I just prefer not to leak it while people are screaming. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. Sure, it'll be fine. So yeah, where you register for the event, there's normally a yellow button that says join, and that'll give you the password. On the website.
Alright.
JustRace.net, yeah.
I'm waiting and the races are going to start, so I'm trying to get there quick before.
Oh, sorry, mate. You get in okay, Mav?
Fuck, the track's quite greasy.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Is it dry for the race? I haven't checked.
Well, you're in for a bit of a surprise then. 4 weather slots, the third one is rain.
Thank you.
That was a nice lap. We're not going to get quicker. Don't know where I pulled out a second for on that last lap, but we managed to. So as I say, third slot is going to be rain. I reckon that's going to be around the 17th lap point, but we can only do well, we can't do 17 laps on a tank. Let's work out what we can do on a tank. We can do 14.5 laps for a tank, so we can do the formation plus 14 laps. Then we're going to pit for a full tank of fuel, taking on about 109 litres. So let's go out with 109, and then we're going to pit for about, let's say, 105 we'll take on. So we've taken 214, but we need about 275 in total. But we're going to have to pit, and it'll still be dry. Then a few laps later, we're going to be pitting again for wets, and then probably at the end, we're going to pit again for dries. So that's 3 stops we're going to do. So it's mostly about making sure that when we stop and we're taking tyres, that we can basically get enough fuel in the tank to make the tyres free, if that makes sense, or almost to fuel free, because you can get about 40 litres of fuel whilst you're stopping for tyres. So that's what we're trying to make sure, that when we do pit for wets, that there's enough space in the tank to get free fuel, essentially. So the plan is start with 109, take 80, so 275 minus 109 minus 80, so take 80 on the first stop. Then in that wet tyre stop we're going to take 40, and when we come back in for slicks we're going to take 46. That's the plan. That's the plan. So, let's go and fill up with fuel. Configure our first stop of 80 litres. Oh, sorry, we're not taking 8 litres. Instead of 109, we are taking 99, 89. We're taking 89, that's it, 89. Take 89. Good. Save. 275 minus 109 minus 89 is 77 in the last two stops, so we're going to take, so I think we can take even less in fact. So in that full stop we will take, what? Did we not just save that? What's going on?
Who is Agnor and how did he get himself
We'll take
DQ'd?
80.
No idea.
Yeah, we'll
Speeding
take
in the
80.
pit lane, speeding on entry
80.
exits like 3 times.
Save it. Back. Okay, so that's weird. Doesn't rename it, and it doesn't save the details.
Does that DQ from the race?
No, just from quality.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can still start.
It's gonna
Right,
start
save.
in the position
Okay.
that you qualified in unless somebody.
Let's
did
check
the same
that's right.
this way.
No, okay, still not right.
And
So
he
let's delete
naturally
that.
has a 1 position penalty as well, so
Is that a
Must
new
have been
name? I
hidden.
didn't hear the name.
80.
yeah.
Isn't that the guy?
No
Bubba, bro?
repairs.
Oh, it might be. Maybe.
80 and full tyres.
Agnor with AE.
Oh.
All save. Okay.
I saw them
back.
on the sign-ups at least.
So that's the first stop. We've got 77, so it's then 80 and 40. 275 minus 80 minus 109 minus 80 is 86, so we need to take 43 and 43. That's what we're going to do. 2 stops of 43. That's the theory. Save. Ah, didn't get to click save.
Oh god, it didn't let me finish my lap.
Yeah, I was looking. You were so close.
I'm off.
What the fuck?
I'm off for a tinkle, Mr. Tinez, if you can hang fire.
Yes, mate. 2 or 3 minute break, lads.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
be right.
running for it.
Nice snaps, Blanky and Hamburger.
What the fuck is that BMW, bro? Jesus.
I've just noticed that pit speed limit is set to track default. Anyone remember what it is?
60 because
60
I tried the
or
pit line.
120.
I've no
60
idea. I've,
kilometers or 37, 37 miles.
I've never seen it set to track default. I'm just checking all the other settings now because I'm really worried.
That's just to like absolve myself of the shame of driving an OP car. There are quicker cars in TT than this. I think both the Merc and McLaren got faster times on the board.
I don't give a damn, but I just saw the difference. That's all I'm saying.
Is it gonna be a fuel saving race?
For the guys in
whatever.
like better cars on fuel, it can be. I think if it also depends on when the rain comes. Like you might end up fuel saving for nothing, but if you can fuel save until the rain hits and switch straight to wets, you save a pit stop.
At least you get the car gets bullied on fuel, the BMW.
Yeah, because it has like the smallest possible tank in this class. It's not bad on fuel still, but like there are way better cars than it, definitely.
Yeah, I mean
when it
the fuel
matters.
situation. Let's say it like that.
Yeah. There are worse though. RIP to
I'm back.
anyone doing Lambo or Audi today.
Well, it's a 2-stop anyways.
Yeah, true.
I
think-
think it will be a 2-stop anyway to just.
Maybe a
for
3
flex,
actually
I
if
think
you
for flex.
if you can't make it to rain and then want to switch to dries, might be a 3 as well. That's actually crazy. You might get like from anywhere from 1 to 3 stops depending on the weather and
Unless
cars.
that rain starts particularly early, I can't make it to rain. It's going to start around 17th, 18th lap, and I can only get about 14 laps a tank.
Same.
So it's
Yeah, I
about
kept it
10.
12,
12 laps, yeah. It's about 10 minutes too early for that first pit stop. So I think the strategy of the race is all about when you do pit and you're taking tyres, essentially fuel becomes free. 40 litres of fuel becomes free. That's the strategy, I think. You want to make sure you've got enough space in the tank that when you're taking wets, you can put another 40 litres in, because 40 litres will go in for free, you see. That's my theory, anyway.
Just keep in mind that the weather, it doesn't mean that, like, how many weather patterns are there? 3 or 4?
It's 4 slots.
Four slots, yeah.
So it's
So
not
the last one's dry.
equally- It's not equally 25%, 50%, 70% point of the race. There's like
There is variation, yeah.
huge variable that it can come much sooner, but it can also come much later.
I've only seen
Also,
a minute or
also,
two
if you have to
variation.
pit- If you have to pit before wet, you might as well take 40
Oh,
Alright,
yeah,
let's do it, lads. You all ready?
Yeah.
if you're confident. If it
Yeah,
starts
yeah.
drizzling, if it starts drizzling and you have to come in for dries, you might as well just only take 40 liters and then pit again for wets. That is a dangerous game to play.
Yeah. If the rain doesn't come when you need it to come, you get then really stuffed, yeah.
Blank, are you on 4 or 5 wing?
I'm on
Oh.
4.
Alright, we'll see what's gonna happen.
Are tires twitched too as well?
It's slightly twitchier, but it's still fine.
Okay. Also on worn tires?
Yeah, I don't know. It turns in a little bit harder.
What's the tire wear multiplier? Is it also times 2 like the fuel?
Times 2.
Sorry, guys.
You straight into race start?
Formation lap.
Is it not full or am I just very far behind?
Yeah, this is a weird spot.
Yeah.
It says no formation lap on the race.
Oh.
sheet.
Yeah, I think it's short.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's
It's
good.
good, to be honest.
Oh, it says no formation lap. Am I starting before the chicane?
Probably.
Oh, God.
No way, man. I'm way
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
the
everybody
chicane.
before the
And the game
chicane.
put- the
I'm
game
also
put me on the
before
outside as
chicane,
well.
Let's go, Tech.
Let's go, dude. Fuck it. We're starting
It is a
back
quick
anyway.
rolling start, no formation lap. But yeah, just a little kind of setup and off you go, basically. 20 seconds, guys, 20 seconds. Who hasn't read it up? Tinez, don't forget Tinez with all your other clicking you might be doing.
Sorted.
Oh, the big bounce.
Hello, boys.
What?
That was fucked up.
Oh, Tinez might have clipped your nose there, sorry, sir.
Well, I've nearly got turned around there.
Sorry, man, if I instigated it.
No, that was all me.
Thought I was cleared and saw your nose there.
I was trying to avoid other cars, to be honest.
They put my rear race. What?
That was me. So sorry for that. Did you survive?
Nope, we're doing all right.
That's very bad.
side by side through there 10 minutes in.
Fair enough. I literally said we're both going down.
Didn't feel like dying just yet.
Same. I couldn't help myself. I was lifting.
Trying to stick with Tinez. He's gently pulling away. Yes, about holding on to Tinez's tail and that little bit of a draft. Towing us up the hill, hoping to get away from Ian behind. Full beam time. Inez now got the draft and noodle ahead. Ian is closing back in behind. Holding P8 out of 20. Big slap of fuel in the tank. Pit stop is configured. Noodle and Tenez going for it up front. worried that the car might be quite tail happy when the rain comes. Feeling a little bit lively on the rear at the moment. Now just got past Noodle. Maybe not for long. Depends. Might be a cut. No, we got away with it. Depends if Noodle... Oh, he hasn't got the draft. I thought he might get past him on the straight. Yep, Middleton is at it again. Despite the fact that they're battling, I'm unable to close the gap. Depends if they're going too wide into corners or whether they're just pinching each other's draft.
Thanks, Noodle. So about the overtake earlier, I went a little bit deep, but you were... yeah, nice.
All that. Oh no, cat. I am surprised with intends to do that. I just can't get the turn back in done right. Only 2 laps of fuel in the tank. We haven't practiced a pit stop. Very foolish. Anybody tell me where the pit line is? I foolishly haven't practiced to stop.
There's a cone. Second line.
Thank you, thank you. Pitching this slack grumpy, I'll probably be a bit slow, so I wouldn't pit behind me if you can help it.
I've got it pit now as well.
I think I can go one more then, so I shall go one more then, because I can go one more. I might be slow on entry because I don't know where the line is, you see, so I don't want to get in your way.
Yep, that's
So-
right, thanks.
With the pit entry in.
Thanks.
Sing this lap. Pace has dropped off, we've lost focus. Right, in we go. time, I think. Getting very skatey, Ian. Very careful, very careful.
Yeah.
Should we go for a stop, Blank Val?
Yeah, this is horrible.
Yeah, it just changed in the corner, didn't it?
Yeah, I saw people put behind me at the start of the level. It was like, that's way too early. And 2 corners later, I'm like, fuck.
Pitching to Nez, I see you coming up quick. Pitching. Very hard to control.
50 seconds down already. What the fuck is this? It won't brake or steer. I've never experienced this.
Yeah, weather transitions are super violent in this time acceleration.
Didn't see cheeky bastard get to quit.
Yeah, Tinez got the strap, nailed it.
It's almost like he picked the slots.
What are you suggesting?
Almost like he has the car capable of doing that strat.
Alright, let's all go on about how I'm shit and it's all the game that's gonna give me the positions, alright.
Amazing work.
Thanks mate, thanks JK.
I've never felt this. This has never been so extreme. I just couldn't do a lap.
This is pretty mad.
I couldn't steer or brake. I went off 15 times.
I had to do 2 laps on wet tyres though in the dry. That wasn't fun.
I passed the pits and it was fine. Turn 1, I couldn't brake or steer. That's how fast it was.
It was the same thing with Cool from doing the Flemish thing.
Yeah, it's just one corner full grip, next corner long and all.
Come out of that alright.
My wets have lost temperature since I did the pits. How bad is this? Jesus.
It's good to see Puddles back again though.
Who's Puddles?
There's someone reversing the chicane, watch out.
The fuck? Why? Why would you do that?
Reversing in the chicane?
Yeah, the bus stop.
Yeah, in the bus stop.
Is that that guy is that guy we've left already 15 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
He's pitting now though.
What, the reverse?
I think he went in the right way.
But anyway, he's doing his best to keep out of the way, as you know. I don't know if he's in voice, he's doing his best for a new driver.
I wouldn't call what he did to me.
Oh, you've been hit by... Yeah, he's kept out of my way best he can.
Okay, well that's all that matters, isn't it, Tim?
It is, it is.
Yeah, he's obeying the plans.
Yeah, he's trying, man, he's trying.
Can't see now, JK, fuck's sake.
Random, will you be able to see?
Nerfing him, JK.
Bubbles are definitely back.
I was so happy I got past in the pit stop, and then I just had the worst output test lap I've ever had. Good to know about the physics though.
Yeah, it's a bit too quick on this multiplier though, isn't it?
Yeah, this multiplier is just easy drops coming.
Big puddles at Piff Path.
Can't see anything when you're following someone.
Ah, true.
Was that a ping, Tom? You get a ping, Tom?
Oh, his headset's off, mate. He's definitely muted at the moment.
You get it? Okay. Unfortunately. You gained a second for that.
The wet are incredibly generous if that's what you're referring to. Not that they should be abused, but yeah, you can get away with a lot.
Maybe use some time then.
Get to within about a second and a half of somebody and you just can't see bugger all, can you? I've just guessed my way through Eau Rouge.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I found myself squinting, trying to see through the mist.
Yeah, you need crazy commitment.
sure it's 40 litres free, Jim, and not 35?
It's in that ballpark, it's not an exact number, but yeah, 35, 40, something like that. If you're pitting primarily for tyres, 40, you know, it's kind of the fuel becomes free rather than the tyres are free.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a dry line there.
Who's going to be the guinea pig?
It doesn't feel dry yet, that line.
There's only a dry line on parts.
That's blank file. That's what someone who's going to gamble would say. That's a bluff. I'm thinking about it.
It's saying wet rather than soaked now. Wheels are gone on various corners. As you can see,
It's not damp yet, so...
Some places are dry, but some corners are still not completely wet.
Yeah, some spots are really wet still, so...
But it will go from...
Blanchiment is horrible.
let us know how it is on the GH when you come out.
Yeah, Farouche is good.
Second half of Q1 still very wet. Fifth path still wet.
It's cold.
I can say I'm still faster than JK.
Tricky, are you saying, Andy? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, same idea, pattern.
Hi guys, crashed the MS duo for me.
What's happened, Gabo?
Crashed the game.
Oh, bollocks. Unlucky, man.
During the race.
No, that's shit. Sorry.
No problem. The problem is my PC, I suppose. I have a lot of program running on the PC for my work.
Oh, I see. Well, hopefully see you next time, mate. Unlucky.
Sorry, can you repeat?
Fuck, I did the fuel wrong. Oh, yeah, that's what I needed. Oh my god, what an idiot.
Like you're saying, moist.
I'm saying hopefully see you next time, Gabo. Unlucky, mate.
Yes.
What a
Forgot to adjust my fuel down as well. Damn it.
Slicks are the way to go. Certainly throw Rouge very, very quick. Other parts of the track might be wetter though,
yeah,
but
still
yeah.
horrible.
Okay guys, just saying hello.
See you, Gabo.
Later, man.
See you next time, mate. Ciao, ciao.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Ciao.
There is still a nasty puddle after like home.
Probably could.
Did you want better?
Yes.
That's one way to do it, Tina.
He just stopped in the middle of the road. In the middle of the bus stop, he just stopped to let me through when I needed to pit. That wasn't you, was it? I think that was that Aiden guy.
Yeah, I was just watching from behind. That was awkward.
Oh, he did pit. Oh, I thought you were going to say I cheat card you.
Nah.
Hitting the barrier is not part of my strategy.
Yeah. I did warn!
Yeah. Oh, I didn't hear the warning.
Oh, minutes left.
Okay, Tom didn't notice it.
Should be alright for fuel, I think.
Must be the water. What, again?
think he's getting track cuts and having to do lots of stops because of that.
I think he's just still looking for the brake marker.
Yeah, I'm not impressed with what they've done today, to be honest.
Pattern's pulling away from me. Just a little bit, but he is. Oh, look at Chrissy, the water got you.
Certainly did.
You still on wets, Mr. Tenez?
Nah, mate.
Oh, you picked.
That's a new one. I slipped off my pedal. And
Oh, even it's on the block now.
Sucks.
no, I'm always bare feet. This has never happened to me. I went all the way at the chicane, last chicane. I went trying to look for the Ardennes forest.
I thought you had opposable toes like a baboon.
I do have shoe size aircraft carrier.
What, they're wider than they're long?
No, they're just fucking enormous.
You know what they say, big shoes, big socks.
Big socks, big.
Thank you.
I don't think we're going to improve from our 6th place we've got at the moment.
My bad.
That was me coming up.
There's a big gap between Pattern and Blank File, and Pattern up ahead is pulling away from me, so we're just under 4 minutes on the clock. Hopefully we can keep it clean. If we get really lucky, maybe somebody has to pit for fuel, but I doubt it. We're good. We've overfueled. That's partly why Pattern got away from us after the pit stop, is because he has just his fuel better. He had a quicker stop. There wasn't much in it, and credit where it's due, he has driven away from me. It's not just been the pit stop that's done it. I felt in the changeable conditions maybe I had a slight advantage. Slight amount of pace over him, but in the dry he's just driving away. Happy with 6th if we do hold on to it there for the last few laps. Hence our third, but we just need to not mess up basically. So it should be 2 more laps, this one plus 1 more. In the start we failed to factor in that in the rain we used quite a bit less fuel. Litre a lap less we were using, and there's quite a few rainy laps. But we still seem to have overfueled by about 20 litres. Terrible line. Go on Jim, keep it clean. Nearly drifted wide there. I'll make it reasonable last lap. We're in the middle of nowhere, no threat from anybody.
Let's see if we can have some fun on the last lap.
Close. Despite the rain with a very high time multiplier, because How wet the track gets is dictated by the time multiplier, or how quick the track moistens up, should I say. Is dictated by the time multiplier. But despite that, it did go from, I mean, we know it does this, it's kind of not really the fault of the game. You put a 20 times time multiplier on, then the rain comes down 20 times quicker than normal. So it's going to go from okay to terrible in a few corners, which is what it did. But I'll take P6.
Oh, my bad, I had big opposite lock.
That was fun.
Yeah, nice.
Congrats, Dennis. Well done, man.
That was a really nice
And
strategy.
Saku and
Yeah, well done, Stahu JK. Didn't see much of your blankie, but I feel like I robbed you a bit there.
What was your strat, Tinez? What did you do?
I went off on the end lap and lost like 50 seconds of it's stupidly long time.
I saw you lose a bit of time. Yeah, so basically I was flat out in the first stint, didn't think about saving. A few laps before I realised the rain wasn't going to hit by the time I wanted to pit. So then I saved enough to go one more lap.
Nice.
Then it was
and took wets then rather than doing the extra stop for the wets.
I took wets, so I had to do like 2 laps on a not wet track.
Yeah, but you took a full tank and wets, and then you had to come in for a splash. Oh no, you came in for slicks after the rain went.
And I took 35 litres at the end.
Perfect.
I finished with about a lap and a half of fuel.
Yeah, quality strategy, mate. Yeah, that 35 litres.
When the first drops fell.
That's
as I was on pit exit, crew chief said, drizzle's starting or something.
Oh, perfect. But that 35 litres, essentially, because normally you're looking for the free tyres, but because we're doing so many tyre swaps, it became how can you get free fuel? So yeah, well done, man.
Somewhere between 30 to 50 litres, but couldn't work it out because of the difference in
consumption.
Yeah,
I overfueled.
I didn't work any of this out ahead of time, but I now realise I probably should have had rain as the second slot, so it was in the middle of the night. But oh well, it was good fun.
I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. Mad.
I like to remember it because of the multiplier. It's not your fault, and it's not really the game's fault. I mean, if you put a multiplier of 20 times on, then the rain's going to go, the chat's going to go from okay to shite 20 times quicker, isn't it? It's just a shame they haven't desynced or unlinked those two. But I enjoyed chasing you down, Pattern, as well, man. If you're still here, I maybe was slightly better in the changeable conditions, but in the dry man, you just drove away from me. So well done after the pit stop. That was good stuff.
It was fun.
Good battles with you as well, Noodle. Good to see you on track again, mate.
It's a shame you put wet tyres on for me in the first stop.
Oh, right. Because you pitted quite early, didn't you, Noodles? You did an early stop, didn't you?
Yeah. Fuel. Yeah. That rain pattern made the race amazing. More of that, please.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
I'm not sure if Tex was trying to apologise or congratulate you there, Tom, but I think something happened with you and Tex at some point.
Something happened?
I asked if you got a ping because in the rain you went wide.
Ah, right.
And you gained a second, and I was like, did you get a ping at least?
Oh, hey, Tech Guy, I hadn't seen you in chat. I don't know how long ago you made that comment, but cheers, man.
I made sure to slow down or lift.
Thank you for tuning in. I hope it's been reasonably interesting for you. I don't stream. Well, if you've enjoyed it, great, but I don't stream for other people's benefit, really. I stream for my own benefit. It's nice sometimes to look back on good races, and that was a reasonable race. That was a reasonable race.
Stupid as fuck, but most of my speeding is like that.
Have you got the champ then, Mr. Tinez? With the who did you need to beat to get the champ?
I was 1 point behind blank file, so I think
you might have done it.
It's only a short championship. 3 rounds, round isn't the best.
Yeah, no. But it's still well done, man. Well done. Yeah. Congrats, Sterid, for the win. JK, I think you did last a second, so respect, man. And Tinez, you did well, man. I just can't keep up with you, man. If I qualify ahead of you, I just wait for you to come past and drive away.
Can I ask you something? So I feel like when thanks for those lads for the kind words. When Parc Fermé comes in, I will be a big fan of that because for the last year or two, I generally the only difference between my quali setup and my race is fuel level.
Yeah,
So
I'm the same. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a special quali setup. No,
Right.
I can often do a one good lap, but early on in the race I struggled to get up to speed, and that's where I lose it. And then, you know, and you were quicker. I can do one really quick lap, but I can't consistently do a quick lap. So you have the consistently quick, and I have the occasional quick. But yeah,
I just wondered because I often find my race pace is a little higher than my quali position. So I was wondering if other people were like closing.
About the park permit, can I say obvious? I mean, it may sound obvious, like an quote-unquote issue that might appear using it. So basically, if some people will join late, and
they get a free
during quali, they will like not be able to adjust their setup at all because they will join quali, which obviously is park firming.
So you're stuck on default.
So you can't even change setup during quali?
No, you can, not default. You will be able to like adjust anything, but then
like the wing and the tires.
As soon as you go out, they're locked, aren't they?
You're locked in.
So as soon as you go out, but that's if people join late and without. And there's practice servers up, and they haven't developed a setup. You know, there's only so much you can do, isn't there? So
yeah, obviously, I'm just making.
Yeah. Anyway,
when it becomes available, we'll definitely discuss. And once Jim's done his work to get it enabled on JustRace, we'll have to.
I haven't got the bop stuff in yet.
The ballast thing would be nice.
I'm working on it. I've spent about 2 weeks on the user ballast. Is a pain in the ass. The interface is tricky. Anyway, I'm going to run away. Cheers, guys, for the racing. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Cheers for the battling early on today. You were very clean and very safe, and you drove away from me. So catch you later, guys. Catch you later.
Nice one, Jim. When the bop comes in, just add 100 kilograms to JK, Stahu, and Tex.
We'll do everybody except for me. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
the fucking Corvette is in the bin, by the way. What the hell?
I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much, guys. Good night. Good night.